But this phrase lit up Bartleby's brain, and he started wondering how many people applied to other schools. Hands shot up like popcorn, and then he asked how many succeeded, and every hand plummeted back down like a rock. Talk about a needle in a haystack. Bartleby totally got that feeling of rejection, and in response, he made an extremely bold move. He converted the dropout discussion into a welcome speech. Come men, welcome to Shanks. While Bartleby opened the school, he faced chaos, no teachers, no books, and a plan. Don't joke. When he was desperate. Suddenly, the wall was elegantly smashed by students. Watching them expand their dome-like prose, Bartleby had no choice but to take them on a quest. Outside was more like a grand party. Bartleby realized if this went on, their college days would be ruined. So, he decided to go to Hammond University for some sneaky inspiration. He wanted to learn about the courses, but students were busy with their own things, some skipping classes, others gaming. The second-class teacher. AWOL. They had a speaker in class. Bartleby was in deep self-doubt, thinking, what a puzzling teaching method. He sought his uncle for answers. But Uncle told him not to be overly particular in life. He should learn to relax at times and not overthink it. Life should be a bit more chill. Inspired, Bartleby decided to ask every student what they loved and have them jot their ideas on the board like a celebrity wish list. No matter what they wrote, he enthusiastically helped them realize it, making everyone their own teacher and letting them do what they loved. Everyone was shining bright, but just when things were on the up and up, the student council president from Hammond came knocking, and Bartleby sensed trouble. He hurriedly blocked the door, refusing entry, because just days ago, the Hammond president had noticed something was off. The Hammond president believed a good university was defined by how many students it turned away. Compared to other prestigious universities, the enrollment had plummeted lately, so he decided to turn some crumbling buildings into a pricey part of the university. He passed the mess to Ross, discovering his intent to buy. Bartleby locked him out and cheerfully said, "Thanks for visiting." "Good luck. I just wanted you to enjoy my game." But as Ross walked away, a student accidentally spilled the beans. He accidentally blurted out the name of South Hammond Institute, and Bartleby quickly hopped online to check out this sudden new school. Just as he was digging into it, a girl came by, and downstairs, a party was popping off. Schrader dressed as a clown to join the fraternity fun. However, all he got in return was an avalanche of jaw-dropping insults. Schrader, desperate to fit in, threw his dignity out the window. Meanwhile, Ross' girlfriend arrived upstairs just in time to catch him cheating. Drama alert. On the flip side, Bartleby was also in hot water. His sister had noticed something was amiss and popped by to threaten him into buying her gifts. If he refused, she'd tell parents. Seeing her serious, Bartleby stopped her, saying anything but money was fine. She pitched a skateboard and a fake ID, and Bartleby shot back, "No way. That's ridiculous, him not letting you drink." "Then let's vote." "Well, oh, okay, deal." The next day, Hammond's president learned about South Hammond. He couldn't believe a university popped up overnight. Ross promised the president had kicked them out for good. "What a splendid idea, Mr. Andrews, that's why we want you in law school." Meanwhile, Monica returned to her dorm. She noticed the camera on her desk, a gift from Bartleby. Just a few days prior, Bartleby had run into Monica. She had liked him since high school, but sadly, he had a handsome boyfriend back then. Until that day, when Monica confided she loved photography, but her advisor didn't recommend the newspaper course, so she had to give it up. Bartleby remembered this. The next day, Monica wanted to get to know this boy better, so Bartleby showed her around the campus. Then he showcased the course list. In the afternoon, dropping Monica back, Bartleby spotted Schrader playing a sausage on the lawn. Clearly, it was a request from the fraternity. Bartleby couldn't grasp why his friend would self-diminish like this. The next day, Schrader headed to South Hammond too. She warned Bartleby to stop the nonsense, since getting into a legit university needs legalities, public approval, and even insurance. But Bartleby laughed. "No way, that'll be a problem here." The next second, he witnessed this scene. Bartleby had a sudden change of mind. She realized she had to tackle this before trouble arrived. That night, South Hammond threw a grand party. Although Schrader really wanted to stick around, she preferred heading to the fraternity's bash. Halfway through the dance, Monica was drawn over, and Bartleby took her to his dorm to show off the voice-activated lights. She was filled with awe, exclaiming, "This is way too awesome." Meanwhile, the fraternity was less lively as most were drawn to South Hammond's party. President Ross was furious and stormed into the dance. Just as Schrader was flirting with the girl, he saw this and quickly messaged Bartleby. Thus, they had to halt their fun and evade Ross' crew while she tried to sneak Monica away. Unfortunately, they bumped into them. Seeing Monica, Ross wanted to fight but forgot it was Bartleby's place. Bartleby coolly glanced around at the people present, and in that instant, Ross snapped out of it, but soon realized she was outnumbered, and ultimately, she had no choice but to slink away. Later that night, Ross' new girlfriend knocked on Schrader's door, and he stepped out to meet the fraternity. Little did she know, that was just a fraternity ploy, and Ross was using a loyalty test to force her into joining. The next day, Bartleby decided to seek out Schrader, but was shocked to find her covered in wounds when he did. Under Sam and Ted's coercion, she ultimately reluctantly spilled the beans about South Hammond University. All evidence was taken. Bartleby couldn't believe she sold her dignity for the fraternity. The reckoning was near as parents flocked to the school. Before Bartleby uncovered the truth, Hammond's president exposed the fake university. Parents were disappointed as Bartleby did something foolish. If you enjoyed these humorous snippets, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.